What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Damn, this week is almost over already. Um, okay, let me get into today's episode of General Hospital. I actually enjoyed today's episode. Um, oh, before I get into that, let me just address something from yesterday. Somebody got upset over a comment that I made about Brad calling him a fruit, and somebody got mad because I said that about a gay person. Okay, here's the thing. I wasn't saying it as me. Well, I wasn't trying to be offensive to the gay community. I wasn't even talking about the gay community. I don't have a problem with the gay community. I was talking about Brad because of my dislike for him, and I called him a fruit. And somebody said, well, calling him a fruit is like calling gays a faggot. I don't see it like that, honestly. And if you took it like that, hey, it is what it is. But you shouldn't read into everything I say as an offensive thing. I hate when people take one thing out of context and, act like I said a gay slur or whatever like that, which isn't even the case because it wasn't even like that. I wasn't trying to be offensive or anything of that nature. If you took it like that and you got offended by it, I do apologize for that. But to tell me to watch what I say, that ain't gonna happen. Like I said, I don't do restrictions. This is not a TV network. This is YouTube. I don't allow YouTube to restrict me, and I don't allow people to try and restrict me. This is not censorship. This is not censorship. I will not be censored. I will tell you that right off the bat. And if you do not like it, feel free, unsubscribe, because I will not allow anybody to censor me. Point blank. Anyway, enough of that. Today's episode was good. Maxie. Let me start out with Maxie. She was looking at her computer and rubbing her baby bump. And the baby, I guess, was moving around. And she said, "Mommy's here." Lulu overheard her and was wondering why she said that. Maxie came up with an excuse. And they started talking, and Lulu wanted to take her out to dinner so they could discuss baby names. She wants Maxie to help them with baby names because she don't want Dante naming that baby Mildred Rocco Falconieri. I hate that name. Who would name their baby Mildred? Well, you know what? It ain't no shock to me because look at celebrities out here today. Do you not know that one celebrity in real life actually named their son Pilot Inspector? Like literally named their child Pilot Inspector. That's what it says on a birth certificate. You must have been smoking Snoop Dogg weed to name your child Pilot Inspector. What the fuck is wrong with people? Anyway, moving on. So she want Maxie to come up with a hip name for the baby, and she know Maxie thought of something. So Maxie tell her that she would name the baby Georgie, after her late sister Georgie. I love it. And that is paying tribute to her sister. And I loved it because I love Georgie. Oh my God, I was so in love with Georgie Jones. When Georgie was on the show, her and Dylan, oh my God, Dylan Quartermain. She married Dylan. She eloped with him. Oh man, I loved Georgie. Oh, I miss her so much. It was a shame when they killed her off. If there's any way for them to bring her back, please bring Georgie back. I miss Georgie. I love Georgie. So Lulu loved the idea of naming the baby Georgie, except she want Maxie. She feels like that's too personal, and she feels like, Maxie should save the name Georgie for when she has her own daughter one day. Unbeknownst to Lulu, that is Maxie's daughter. But I love that name. I love it. I loved it. So Maxie was about to tell Lulu the truth, I guess, about the baby. But then, of course, they got interrupted by Connie with her melodramatic ass. She come up in there trying to shoo Lulu away, and Lulu told her, "Chick, I don't work for you no more," and Maxie's off the clock. Connie had the nerve talking about something, "I am the clock." I was like, ooh, she read your ass. Anyway, she wants Maxie and Lulu to help her get back with Sonny. Maxie's kind of reserved about the situation because of what the doctor's been saying about Connie's mental health. Is it a good idea? And Connie says she talked to her doctor, and basically the doctor told her to proceed with caution because they don't want her to split into another altar because of her being with Sonny. So Connie is sure that she wants to be with Sonny. She made up her mind, and now she needs Maxie and Lulu to help her pick out an outfit to go to Sonny's house and get her freak on. So they pick out an outfit or whatever. Maxie takes a rain check on dinner because she has a lot of work that needs to be done. So Lulu leaves and Maxie gets a buzz or whatever on the phone. She thinks it's Connie buzzing her. She goes into Connie's office, and the person that turns around in the chair is the ghost of Georgie. Completely unexpected because I did not know Georgie's ghost was going to be making an appearance. There was no rumors about this. There was no spoiler about it. All I heard was that a very special person was going to visit Maxie. I didn't know that it was Georgie. Thank God. Georgie looks gorgeous. So I was so happy that it was Georgie. Like I said, I'm in love with Georgie. I miss her dearly. And Maxie looked like she was about to break down in tears when she saw Georgie. Oh my God. So anyway, back at Casa Corinthos, Dante shows up to Sonny's house unannounced, might I add. I would have told him to take his unannounced ass and get out my house is what I would have told Dante. But anyway, he brought Olivia some treats, and it was a big ass box of treats, might I add. I was like, damn, my mouth was watering. So he told her he want Olivia to move in with him and Lulu. I had to pause. I literally took my remote and muted the TV when I heard him say that and thought to myself, I'm like, is he fucking serious? You want Olivia to move in with you and Lulu? Move into where? That little shoebox apartment that y'all live in? How the what? That apartment ain't even fit for a baby to live in, let alone another grown ass person. Where Olivia gonna sleep? On the couch? On the floor? Where she gonna sleep? So you mean to tell me if you had a choice between a big ass mansion and a little ass apartment, which one would you choose? Mind you, the mansion got plenty of bedrooms, servants, bodyguards, surveillance cameras, all the food you can want, people waiting on your hand and foot, but you're going to go stay at a small ass apartment with no air conditioning? And you live in a big mansion with Sonny with central air? Please. I would have turned Dante down flat. I'm just saying. Because the reason why he don't want her staying there, according to him, is because he don't feel she's going to be safe in that house. Dante, shut the fuck up. The only reason why you don't want her staying there is because, one, you think something gonna happen between her and Sonny. Two, you really don't like Sonny, even though you acting like you're trying to bond with him, but you really don't like him because you don't like the fact he's a mob boss and you're a cop. Y'all on different sides of the law. My thing about it is, Dante, shut up. She's a grown-ass woman. If she wants to live with Sonny, let her live with Sonny. Dante, go about your business. Seriously, he's a useless-ass bastard. That's all he is. A useless character that needs to be bumped down to recurring or leave the show. Anyway, Sonny comes in. Him and Dante greet each other. Sonny starts asking him about the Franco case, who shot Olivia. Dante has no leads. Dante gets a phone call from the hospital telling him Franco was brought in because he was beat up. Dante start accusing Sonny. Go figure. Sonny doesn't really deny it, but he's like very passive aggressive about the situation. He didn't really deny it, but he didn't admit to it either. So Dante leaves to go to the hospital. Olivia pretty much knows Sonny has something to do with it, and Sonny didn't really admit to it at first, but he kind of did. But Olivia understood why. So Sonny gets a phone call from Morgan telling him Dante's at the hospital questioning Franco and just wanted to give Sonny a heads up. Sonny told Morgan, don't worry about it. He'll take care of it. So him and Olivia start talking, start kissing, and it's about to lead to the bed. He gets the doorbell rings. He opens the door. He's surprised that it's Connie, but he's a little frustrated because, you know, him and Olivia was about to get busy. So it's like an awkward situation. Connie, please go get some help. I mean, far away. Don't go to a shrink in Port Charles. Go to Paris and go get some real mental health. Seriously. Your ship has sailed. Like I said, Connie had 3 chances with Sonny. You blew it. Move on to the next. So anyway, Alexis brings Franco to the hospital to get him checked out. Kiki kept asking questions about who did it. They ignored her and went into the waiting room. Dante shows up wanting to know who beat the hell out of Franco. And Franco says he ran into a door. So Dante was like, is this door named Sonny Corinthos? Way to go, Dante. Always thinking your father is up to no good, even though he is, but still. So Franco denies it. You know, he doesn't give up a name. He tries to get answers out of Alexis, but Alexis won't talk. So Dante leaves. He, you know, talking to Kiki and Morgan. You know, this is the first scene Morgan has with Dante since he's been back in Port Charles, which is surprising to me. Because Morgan and Dante used to be like this. And now it's like they barely have a scene together. This is like their first scene in a long time. So, Alexis is asking Franco how come he didn't tell Dante about the beating that Sonny and Sean gave. And he said pretty much he wants to blackmail Sonny. He wants to hold it over Sonny's head. Hold what over Sonny's head? I'm like, that beat down? Are you serious? I seen Sonny. That's why I say Sonny should have just confessed, because I see Sonny get away with so much more than just assault and battery, and that's all that Dante could arrest him for is assault and battery. Sonny could easily beat those charges, easily. So Franco, go sit down. Morgan, like I said, he was on the phone calling Sonny. He hung up with Sonny, and Kiki was asking Morgan who was he on the phone with. I'm like, bitch, are you that nosy? It's none of your business who he was on the phone with. Like, she's nosy. Anyway, Sean is at the diner. TJ notices that he has something on his shirt or whatever that looked like blood. So they start talking, and Sean tells TJ that him and Alexis broke up. And TJ was surprised, and he was asking how come. And Sean told him about him working for Sonny. And Sean promised TJ that nothing that he does for Sonny would ever come back to hurt TJ. He made sure of that. So TJ said he understood and stuff like that. So he was about to leave, but he asked Sean, was that blood on his shirt instead of ketchup? So TJ leaves, you know. Sean, he's in a pretty bad predicament at this point. Anyway, Molly and Rafe, boring, sitting in the house, babysitting Danny. I love the way Danny kept throwing them toys on the floor. I love that. That's the one thing I love about babies. Like, they just be throwing their toys all on the floor. Even expensive toys, they just throw the shit on the floor. So anyway, her and Rafe are talking about Silas and all this dumb shit I really didn't care about. They noticed that Danny had a fever, so she got the thermometer or whatever, put it in his ear to see how much, you know, how bad the fever was, and she noticed that like he was burning up. So they decided to call Sam and Silas to get them back home to see what was wrong with Danny, which was a smart call. So anyway, Silas and Sam went to go see Heather Weber, that fucking nut. And soon as Sam tried to warn Silas before he went in there, but he went in there anyway. And Heather Weber had a chair that she was going to hit him with. She wanted him to stay back because he reminded her of Stephen Clay. You remember Stephen choked her and threw her ass in the harbor. Why couldn't it kill her? So Sam and him told her that he was not Stephen Clay. He was his brother, blah, blah, blah. She begged Heather to help her with the baby or whatever. She needed bone marrow. She wanted to test her. Heather refused, like the cold-hearted bitch that she is. She refused because she didn't want to help Sam. So she's still pissed about that dumbass letter that Sam didn't deliver to Steven Weber a year ago. She's still mad about that. It's a letter. Jeez, get over it. Like, this is a baby's life at stake, an innocent child, and you're not willing to help all because Sam didn't give a letter? Seriously, Heather? You're Looney Tunes. So, Silas got Heather to help. Of course, he had to give her something in exchange. He had to deliver all of her letters to Steve. And he had to promise her she can get a BLT from Kelly's once a week. This chick and her BLTs, I hope she choke on it, bitch. She is so evil. And then she wants another meeting with Franco. So Sam was like, when the hell did Franco come meet you the first time? She was like, when he had to get the DVD from her that proved that he didn't rape Sam or whatever. So she agreed and they swabbed her. And Heather told Sam that now you owe me your baby's life or whatever. Cold-hearted witch. I really do believe Franco is her son. I really do believe that, and I think she knows it. I know she knows it. Because her story about Susan Moore having twins, that was a little far-fetched. But I don't get it. If Susan Moore had a twin, why wouldn't Heather keep the baby for herself? So anyway, Sam and Silas leave. They get a phone call from Molly and Rafe about Danny. So yeah, today's episode was pretty good. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody or anything. I don't think I am. I hope to see you all tomorrow for Cliffhanger Friday. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.